Revere Data moved to downtown Youngstown a year ago this month. Already, the company is growing so fast that they'll be adding more high-skilled positions by the end of the year. Director of Research Dan McCafferty tells us more. Inside the unassuming Semple building on Federal Street in downtown Youngstown, 17 employees of Revere Data are gathering information on all the publicly traded companies in the U.S. and some 41,000 international companies. The data provided to all of the world stock exchanges. The company started in San Francisco 10 years ago. Its CEO, Kevin O'Brien, a frequent contributor on CNBC.
We think that there's a difference between the integrated mill providers as well as the mini mills, and that mini mills account for about 60% of the production in the U.S.
So to some, it may seem surprising that the California company decided last year to move its research center's operations from New Delhi, India to Youngstown, Ohio.
We had a individual who worked for the company who was from the Youngstown area and actually provided information about the YBI, the Youngstown Business Incubator. Our CEO, Kevin O'Brien, who really, when he came here, fell in love with Youngstown.
Now Youngstown is Revere Data's operations headquarters. McCafferty says it was the lower cost of doing business and the incentives from the state that made the move so attractive. It's the wealth of talent that's keeping them here.
The Youngstown area provides us with an abundance of opportunities. With YSU located right across the street and the rest of the universities within the 100-mile radius of Youngstown, we can find the best and the brightest to do the analytical work that's required when you're providing financial information to the markets.
What Revere Data does is give investors what they need on a more detailed level.
This is a spreadsheet showing publicly traded companies that we look at mostly from the Asian region.
And that requires very technically skilled employees.
We provide a more in-depth knowledge of the competitive landscape to investors. But what sets Revere Data apart is that we go down to the product and services level. We call it giving more granular information to the marketplace. We also are unique in that we provide supply chain relationships.
And Revere has tapped into the local young talent, with 9 interns right now from schools including Youngstown State, Kent State, Case Western Reserve, and the University of Pittsburgh. And those interns could very well find a permanent job here. Revere expects to double their number of employees by the end of the year and to keep growing.
It has gone great, from recruiting to being part of the community.
McCafferty says Revere deals in all the major sectors of business, and that requires knowledge from different fields of study. The Ohio, Western PA, and West Virginia region, he says, offers a diverse pool from which to draw.
That comes really in handy when you're talking about the need for languages and understanding of the different cultures, because we are a global community, we are a global economy.
And with its national exposure, Revere feels it owes Youngstown to be a good corporate citizen as a leader in Youngstown's tech belt.
And I think it's important for us to, as members of this community, to speak of our experiences here in Youngstown. The future looks great for us.
With the Regional Chamber Report, I'm Kim Gonda.